In this course, I'm going to be using OMDB API, which is an open source API where you will be able to access information about any movie you want and search for any movie. And if you go to omdbapi.com, you will be able to get your API key. In order to be able to use the API, you have to get an API key. Let me show you how you can do that. In order to get an API key, first of all, you need to click on API key, and then you should here type your email, and you can use the free here, the free version, which is going to let you make 1,000 requests per day. And you should here fill out your information, your email, the name, and then click on submit. I already have an API key, so I'm not going to submit anything, but you need to type your email and your name, and then the use. You can here type what you are going to do with that API or API key. Here you should type that. You should say that you are creating a search engine, a movies search engine. So you should here type something like this: creating or building a movie search engine, and I'll need this API to get info about movies, something like that. And then just click on submit, and then you will get an API. So let me go back and show you how you can use this API. What you should do in order to use this API is that you should use this endpoint, and then API, and then your API, and then you need to pass the parameters that you want. We have two ways of making a request, making an HTTP request and getting data or movies from this API. First, you can make a request by the ID, the movie ID, or by the movie title. And I'm gonna be using the title because it's meaningful. You just need to type the title of the movie, and then you will, this API will return movies that contain that title. The other way is by using the search. This one, by title, is going to return only one movie, but by search is going to return an array of movies. So if you use this one, it's going to return an array that contains many movies that contain the keyword that you pass, but this one is only going to return one movie. And here is an example. You can here type, for example, you can type here Frozen, and then just click on search, and it's going to tell you whether it worked or not, and it's going to return the information. As you can see, it returned the title and the year and the rated and the released date. Everything has been returned, so it worked successfully. Similarly, you can use by ID here, as we did with the title. You can use by ID, but we don't have the ID, and it's not meaningful. I think it's better to use the title. Therefore, I'm going to be using the title, and that's it. Let me now show you that in the browser. So what you should do is that you need to open a new tab, and then here as I told you, you need to copy the endpoint, this endpoint, copy this line, just copy it, and then here just paste it, and then you need to pass your API key. Your API key will be sent to you to your email. Once you send them your email, they will send an API key. You need to pass it here. So I'm gonna pass mine here. I'm gonna pass it. And please use your API key because there is a limit, and if you use this one, it's not going to work because there is a limit for each user, only 1,000 requests per day. So please get your own API key, and then we have, as I told you, there are two ways of making a request. The first way is by using the title. So here T and then equals to the name of the movie that you want to pass. Let's or make a or search for its information. Let's say here Frozen, and then hit enter. And as you can see, it's gonna return. Let me zoom in. It's gonna return information about that movie. It's gonna return a JSON. Actually, it's gonna return a JSON object that contains the title, the year, the rated, the released date, the runtime. Awesome. It's just awesome. And this is the first way. The second way is by making a search. So here and then S and then equals to the keyword that you want. For example, if you say Frozen, and then hit enter, it's gonna return an array of objects. So first it's gonna return a JSON object, and inside that JSON we have search, and that search is an array. As you can see, it's an array and it has many objects. Each object is a movie, is a different movie. So here this movie is Frozen 2013. The second one is also Frozen 2010. And we have, let me show you the other ones. We have here Frozen Planet 2011. We have Frozen River 2008. We have also Olf's Frozen 2017. So it's going to return an array of objects. So we will be using these two. As I told you again, the first one is getting only a single movie, a specific movie. The second one is searching for all movies that contain a specific keyword. So here, Frozen, it's going to return all movies that contain that keyword.